Welcome to another chapter of Morimens. We're starting off chapter 2. Sorry for the random beatboxing at the start. We're starting off chapter 2. I know I said I was going to do this for a hot second, but I never got to it because procrastination. So I'm going to try to sort of get through this. I know last time I started, chapter 9 may have not been out yet. Either that or I'm completely late and I never noticed it. So I am going to go all the way through, clearly. And let's see what chapter 9 holds for us. But until then, let's start with chapter 2. I don't remember exactly what happened. I have chapter 1, the prologue, and chapter 1 is like 2 parts. If you want to go ahead, going back and watch that, I have a playlist for each one of the games that I do play. And without further ado, let's get started. Galati. On the altar of her beauty, I am willing to offer my tears, my sighs, and my sincere heart. Another thing is that I did edit or adjust the audio so that it sounds very clear, very aesthetically pleasing. I turned down the volume a little bit to try to balance it out because I know usually the game is way louder than me. Anyway, this is my most precious creation, Galati. Have you heard the tale of Pygmalion? He carved a perfect maiden from ivory, dressing and caressing her as his beloved bride, pouring all his devotion into her. Galati, such a loving name, don't you think? Forgive my rambling. You must find this tedious. No, sir. Please, sir. My parents are respectable and wealthy. They will give you money, as long as you let me go. Shh. Quiet. You'll disturb her rest. Come here, little one. Wait, is this the actual guy behind the wax stuff? Closer now. No need to fear. Observe her hand. Aren't they exquisite? Even the purest marble would weep with envy. Beautiful, sir. How unfortunate. I see no admiration in your eyes, only revulsion. No, it's not. Please, give me another chance. I don't know, honestly, me personally. It's a hand, and it seems like the wound's open. You got that. No matter. I shall educate you properly and lift the veil of your ignorant eyes. Now, in the first lesson, I was trying to adjust randomly. I was trying to adjust the speech box, and for some reason I still can't get it to go smaller, so everything is just in one piece. I don't like the scroll. I really don't. Kneel. Now I command you. Kneel. Is this what it says? Kneel and press your reverent lips. To Galti, to your mother. That was my first time kissing the mother. The pale hand, carefully wrapped in the sticky wax oil, emitted a faint stench under the scorching heat of Scarborough's midsummer. It was the smell of death. Alright. Calling communicator I-2069. Calling communicator I-2069. The 25th communication attempt failed. We have lost the connection with Investigator William Delaporte. Can you get in touch with the detectives accompanying William? Unfortunately, no. A scholar today will report back to Mythog. No rash moves until we have more information. That's it? But we've lost contact with William, and he may be... Bunch of scaredy cats. Now excuse me, my sister doesn't have time for your slow paperwork. I can go to that wax museum alone. Saying that, Jenkins turns, diving into the thick fog. Jenkins, don't! It's too dangerous! Let's go. Ooh. Also, I'm going to try to do a little voice acting. I know it's going to sound like how to do garbage, but I mean, I'm going to still try anyways. Ooh, okay, so let's see here. Okay. Last time I screwed this up. Holding a candle, you walk through the misty fog to her. She is an unfinished wax sculpture. Her delicate face is split in two, one half smiling, the other half blank. Become her god. Grant her beauty, grant her tears. Sculpt her or destroy her. Well, we have no choice but to repair. Let's see here. Choose one card to reduce the arithmetic cost. Well, clearly, we want to do... Let's do this one. Lovely. You decide to repair the wax sculpture. Scattered nearby are some tools. You pick a dye called Persian blue. It's blue like the disease. Interesting. Alright, let's get to it. I don't recall exactly how I'm supposed to do this, but I think for the most part, I think I maybe can pull this off right. I know I got a healer on team, even if she's a bit wonky, respectively saying. Let's see here. I still love him. Like, I upgraded him quite nicely. And he's just perfect. He's just perfect. See? Absolutely lovely. Choose a card to embed in Odison. I'm gonna do this one mainly because we're most likely gonna get a common. Jenkins, calm down. You grab Jenkins' wrist, but she slaps your hand away. Okay, and another thing is randomly. This kiddo here, they're gonna say he, they're gonna say she, they're gonna say he, they're gonna say she. It's gonna be a mixture. I don't know if it's a she or a he. It keep going back and forth, so just ignore it. Just know it's a kid. Calm down? Me? You realize that I just lost a friend, and my sister is missing, yet you expect me to endure your strategy meetings and report then? Act like a professional soldier? You don't trust us. I trust you, but not your boss. Correction. Technical advisor, not boss. I understand the anxiety humans feel when they lose a family member, but it's time for her to face reality. Fact 1, William Delaporte is a seasoned investigator. Seasoned? Okay, salt, pepper, Old Bay. If even someone like him disappeared, we might be facing something far worse than the workhouse. Fact 2, without our help, she can't even make it to the Wax Museum, let alone rescue her sister. Fact 3, Ramona cuts the calm before Doll can finish. Sorry, Jenkins. You just lost your best friend. You must be feeling down. I give you my word, we will find your sister. But no more reckless actions, understood? Wait, are you offering to go with me? But your boss? Leave the persuasion to me. Ramona smiles and reaches out to Jenkins. So, how's a Rogers Wax Museum investigation squad? Assemble, shall we? Jenkins home softly and awkwardly holds Ramona's hand. Immature. I got the nerve saying that. Okay, get the little money. See what the plot has for us. So exactly did you win over Miss Dow? Simple. We pose if it's okay. Scout first, retreat in the first sign. I cannot read that fast. Slow down. Oh, let me see here. Extra will, destiny. See. Because maybe I missed something in between here. I've seen the facts below. I don't know exactly. Yeah, I attempted to see if I could adjust it. Maybe it's a little different. The shadow stands under the tall street light. Can I borrow a light, sir? You don't have the habit of blank, but you don't mind using a little bit of magic. With your help, the shadow will ignite the blank and plunge it deep into that unfathomable black vortex. In no time, you see white smoke billowing out. Ah, the shadow let out a pleased sigh. Ask for directions. What does this say? Develop. Okay, I don't know. Let's place it on this one in case it's a bad choice. Hysteria. You ask him for directions to the Wax Museum. Strange, this is the 5th time you've met tonight. You've lit his fire 5 times and asked for directions 5 times. Yet you still can't remember the location of the Wax Museum, just as you keep encountering him. Alright. You You fall into darkness. At the edge of the vision, a silver of light shines through a gap resembling a keyhole. The silver key emits a faint glow, guiding you into the secret passage. Clearly we enter. There seems to be something within the oversaturated D-slime. Alright. What now? Passage exit. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to go backwards? Oh. Okay. So we got 5. See if this is anything different. I think I did something. I didn't put a shield up, which is not the brightest idea, but actually I guess it is. Got poison on him. Very nice, very nice. We're gonna keep going with the lower level ones, mainly because they're most likely the ones that's gonna be used the most. We're gonna get that one later. Tap, tap, tap. A white figure slowly moves through the thick fog, like a ship sailing into a silent night. From behind, it appears to be a boy listening to his weary footsteps. You make a decision in your heart. Greet them. You patted his shoulder. The boy turned around. He had no eyes, just dark sockets. Good evening. I'm looking for the way to the wax museum. The boy pointed ahead. You saw the red glow swing precariously behind him. Your instinct told you the wax museum was right there. When you came to your senses, the boy had already left, leaving only the shadow cast by the street lamp. Interesting. Oh, I got hallucinations. We'll take a little bit of help. Thank you. I'm going to make sure I keep some shield on me. Clearly, because it's probably not going to do me any good without it. Yeah. As I expected, it's going to do me quite a bit of damage. What I need to activate is him. He's the one making nothing up his soul. Okay. Defense. 6 damage. She has the shield on her, so I'm kind of building hers up. Not too bad. Defense. Yeah. I also need to activate her. Really, that sounds like she's moaning. Because she has my healing. It's going to be where I have the shield up that they are not going to do anything. I just know it. And yes, it did take my health. Waha! The Wax Museum, at long last! Confirming mission objective. Mission 1, go to the House of Rogers Wax Museum to find Miss Mason and Investigator William. Quest 2, investigate the connection between Rogers and the workhouse disappearance case. Please confirm. Mission objective confirmed. Beginning investigation now. Confirmed. Communication stays on. The investigation process will be recorded. Risk level high. Please proceed with caution. May the silver key light your path. You raise your head and gaze at the desolate street scene. Beyond the mist, a ghostly red street lamp flickers dimly, illuminating the signs of nearby shops. Also, forgive me if I'm just like sprinting through some of these lines. I don't feel like having to go continuously back into the logs to read out the lines I missed, but I most likely will have to be doing that because, again, the words are bigger than the speech bubble and they decided to not shrink down the words in order to have it fit into the speech bubbles. House of Rogers Wax Museum. You finally make out the weathered lettering on the sign. Jenkins, can you give me a general description of Mrs. Mason's appearance? My sister is gorgeous. Long hair, perfect skin. Wait, now, her hair's short and her skin's... So, is her sister a real person in the physical world, or merely a figure wandering in her spiritual fantasies? Oh crap. I think I'm forgetting what this looks like. Not just her face, even her voice. I see. Miss Mason's photo. She... Ramona frowns, falling into an eerie silence with Jenkins. Maybe we should examine the newspaper's photos together. You unfold the newspapers from Jenkins only to find the ink seems alive, gradually dissolving, until you can no longer make out the report about Primavera. The damaged watermarks and ink stains seem hell-bent on completely erasing Mason's existence. What sorcery is this? I've read the newspapers 1,000 times, but now I can't remember a single word. Wait, you don't remember anything at all? The outstanding defender of Cubism. Okay, here we go. The reincarnation of Botticelli's soul and is now in hiding at the Wax Museum on the corner of Southwark Street. See, I can even quote the news article word for word. The newspaper was diluted, likely a mass amnesia effect yet. Running and Duke turn to you at the same time. Looks like it doesn't work on a certain someone. Believe it or not, this doesn't feel right at all. It seems that without anyone realizing it, the past is altered, and the story deviates from its intended path. You are the sole witness to these changes. The tightly shut doors of the Wax Museum suddenly open, as if to welcome some unexpected guest. Did the door just open itself? Looks like our infiltration plan needs reevaluation. Let's go. Find Mason and William before our memories fade entirely. Say less.
これじゃあ物足りないな。なあ、もう一度殺させてくれないか。
I'm so happy I got him. Him and the flower girly. 3 rules. Ding dong. A wave of intense dizziness washes over you as you open the door. I don't know why there's 2 A's, but we're going to ignore that. Your vision darkens and you seem to hear a faint electric current. Then a fragrance, a blend of violet and cardamom, with a hint of unique wood scent. Something smells amazing! Ooh, hello there. A woman sways gracefully past you. Hey, who's there? Let me have to figure out, is like a bootleg version of Akana from Reverse 1999. She's a guest at the Wax Museum, not the target of our investigation. Let me reiterate, we're acting as visitors to this Wax Museum. And don't do or say anything stupid. You've talked my ears off. Good. Let's move in. Now we gotta make sure when it comes to you. The furnishings are old and dusty, with a faint stench lingering in the air. Our girl sits at the front desk, engrossed in a magazine titled Animal Care Guide. Good evening, ma'am. Pardon me. Is this the House of Rogers Wax Museum? Is it not open to visitors? La la la. How unfortunate. Looks like this lady has some hearing problems. Let's just go in. Jeez, such rudeness right from the start. If you're trying to catch my eye, then congratulations, sweetie. You just made it. Sweetie. Welcome, darlings. I'm Pandia, curator of the House of Rogers Wax Museum. A pleasure, truly. Now, what brings you here at this ungodly hour? Seeking the enlightenment, or are you little thieves here to steal specimens like those prying medical students? Medical students? Steal specimens? Oh my! Useless you here for some... What? Hey, yo, what is this supposed to be? Anyway, little old me. Wait, did my mind just censure something unspeakable? Oh my stars. We're huge fans of Mr. Rogers. Came to see his masterpiece, the Baltic Sea's prima donna, right? Not bad. At least she knows the Baltic Sea. Wait, was it the Bonsinian prima donna, Barbarossa, or Banana? Jenkins, no one asks. Forgive us. My friend may lack refinement, but her passion for art burns brighter than any scholar's. I believe she meant to say Italic Blue Botticelli's Primavera. Don't worry, I would have. If I was Jenkins, I would be in their place too. Just butcher it all.
Is that so? Sorry to let you down, sweetie, but Mr. Master Rogers happens to have an outing tonight.
What? Then how are we supposed to? Bold italic. Bold italic? Hello? I mean, it's fine if if Mr. Rogers isn't here. We'll just look around ourselves.
The Primavera is Master Rogers' trinity of fashion.
And I have to go back again.
Genius and sheer defiance, since your taste is utterly wretched. I might let you in if you promise to behave. Now, sweethearts, are we gonna behave?
Of course.
Boring. Okay then, rule-abiding little lambs, come on over. Keep your tails between your legs.
She leads you to an exposition hall entrance and strikes an authoritative stance, every bit a proper curator.
Listen closely, sweeties. 3 rules must never, ever be broken.
First, do not touch the waxworks.
Second,
do not lift their covers. Third, no blood shall spill upon these halls.
3 rules. Simple, yes?
How peculiar. Did Mr. Rogers devise these?
Commercial secrets, hon.
Yeah, right. Like rules ever stopped me. But I could do whatever I want and you wouldn't notice.
Aw, naughty mice are so delightfully tiresome. A free tip from me, then.
You wouldn't want to try your luck.
Break them and the consequences will make Granny's shattered root pots look like a trifle.
Spooky acting needs work.
One last thing. We don't do guided tours, so if anything unfortunate befalls you, well, that's your problem. Now, please enjoy your time at the exhibition.
Is that we're gonna fight statues or something? Oh, Charlie's happy, fat, and dear. One day, just vanished, disappeared. He searched the wardrobe, he checked the bed. Mother, do I sing well? Today marks the 15th day I spend with Egalite, my new mother. Looking at her gentle face and perfectly polished demeanor, I feel a sudden surge of emotion. I gently rest my head against her chest. Mother, you're growing more accustomed to Mother's presence, I see. Mr. Wax. Magnificent, isn't she? She was quite plain before. A street singer, poor thing, ravaged by disease, her skin a canvas of scarlet lesions. I watched the life drain from her battered body, then gathered her pieces to create this perfection. I can't tell at all. Is this magic? This isn't magic, child. This is the art of wax. Art of wax? I look at the mother, dim candlelight, gives her face a jade-like glow, highlighting the smile on her lips. My gaze sweeps inch by inch, trying to find any trace of poverty or hardship on her, but to no avail. Not feeling like talking? Fear not. I've no plans to sculpt you, yet. You may speak freely here. They say I'm sick, need to receive treatment, and shouldn't talk carelessly. Stutter? How did they treat it? Fire tongues and tinctures. Tinctures? Such crude medicine. I don't know. Mom said it would help relax the muscles in my throat. I don't think burning somebody, that's just not. It was a painful experience. Mom was obsessed with various novel therapies and manipulated me as if I were her toy. Every morning I was made to stand on the high steps, my mouth filled with sharp gravel. Sing. Mommy told me to sing. So I loudly sang the cheerful alphabet song with blood gushing from my mouth and flowing down my chest. No tears now, child. Every sculpture here cradles a tragedy. They would have rotted unnoticed, their sorrows washed into gutters by this rain, as if their pain never existed. Never existed? Cruel, isn't it? I wished to help, but this rusted chisel was all I had. Thus I became their chronicler, though soon mere documentation ceased to satisfy. You changed them. Remember, then remake. This is my artistic creed. A demanding path, my child, yet endlessly fascinating. When your time comes, you'll pass seas like the prophets of old. Tongues or tinctures, such trifles won't matter anymore. I think we should start running. You walk through an ancient and worn wax museum. Almost no natural light enters the hall, and the few scattered kerosene lamps do little to dispel the eerie atmosphere. I've got a question. Why are these wax sculptures smiling so weird? You gaze at these exquisitely crafted wax sculptures, some with pursed lips, some dozing off, and others holding parasols. The only thing they have in common is their radiant smiles. Creepy. Seriously, are they happy? But their eyes are totally dead. If you ask me, Rogers is all talk. According to our database, laughter seems to be one of Rogers' reoccurring themes. Would you agree, Doll? Doll? You tap the brooch, but there is no response. The entire wax museum is as silent as a giant tomb. The communicator is working fine, but the signal just dropped. What happened? When we entered the wax museum, I seem to have heard an electric current. Something's interfering with the communicator. I heard that too. So what now? The plan requires Miss Dahl's existence. Pandia's work. Perhaps let's go back to her. Alright, time to make ourselves obvious. Look at the little creepy faces. Alright. Oh, I was supposed to go ahead and buy the little brooches previously on Digimon. Win the final battle within 10 turns of 4 different types of orisons. I'll get there. Why go back to her? She seemed shady. We can use the okay, I'm not even gonna try. Y'all can go ahead and read this. It'd just be flying through. Not even a chance to read it. The restoration of the wax sculpture is ongoing. You are not a professional wax sculptor, nor have you received formal aesthetic training. You skillfully begin molding, shaping, and painting, as if you were born with a chisel in your hand, as if it was destined to be incomplete, waiting for your touch. And let's go for him this time. What should the face of the wax sculpture look like? You close your eyes and countless blurry faces appear in your mind. They are like candles with pale flames emerging and vanishing in the dark river. You follow the river to its end, where the one and only final wax sculpture stands. As you approach it, you see. What do you see? I have no clue. But let's throw down, shall we? Oh, wait. Miss Pandia, maybe use your telephone. We've lost contact with our friend. Why is she not responding? Chica waves her hand in front of Pandia and makes a few funny faces at her. Bruv. Boring. The hallway lighting was dim earlier, but now I can see clearly. She appears to be a wax sculpture. Wax sculpture? But she was just talking to us. Hey, quit playing dead. Okay, that's normal. A shadow lurking in the corner swiftly darts out and shoves Jinkin hard. What's that noise? Hey! Jinkin falls unexpectedly towards Pandia. The moment they touch, she is sucked into a sticky, soft whirlpool. Ugh, who's shoving me? Jinkin instinctively withdraws her hand. When she comes back to her senses, she feels a cold, damp sensation in her palm. In her hand, she tightly clutches a piece of intestine made from wax. Ew, the mouse is scared. Holy Mary! I shouldn't have stolen Miss Sarah's money. Don't touch. Don't touch. It hurts. So much pain. Hey, put it back. From Pandia's body comes the slow cracking of joints, rising and falling rhythmically, like breathing. I just butchered that. Ignore it. Don't touch the waxworks. Her eyes keep shifting around, and the corners of her mouth are especially unsettling. Wax museum rule 1. Do not touch the waxworks. Aw, someone's been a very naughty rule breaker. How deliciously careless of you. That's not fair! Someone pushed me! Oh, dearie me. Our little mouse spins such adorable little eyes. And downright vulgar. I was having such lovely dreams before you emptied my belly. My stomach's growling now, and it's making me blush ever so slightly. Pandia tilts her head and playfully winks at you.
Well then, my ill-mannered guest, welcome to our little paradise. As Spendia finishes, the candle flame in her belly surges, reducing her body to a puddle of transparent oil wax. While the lights in the hall go out at the same time and darkness descends like a stage curtain. The bell tolls 12 times. That's when you realize that it's already midnight. The rustling sound grows clearer before you realize the wax sculptures have surrounded you. They giggle, their drawn-out tones echoing in the empty showroom. Eat them all! Gobble them up till nothing remains!
Ew. Okay, so we got ourselves,
私はあなた様に従いま
I
す。
guess you could call them cats.
もっと鋼材を使うよ。
Can I select them? No, I can't. So whoever attacks who is whoever gets attacked.
咲き誇る
And a
お
little more
静かに。
defense.
これが存在の証。
Got a shield. That's not fun. We're gonna do this one. Wait. I know good and well I did not. Did I take out those cats already, or did they devour each other? Okay, I missed something, and I don't know how I did that. Okay. Alright. Events. Footsteps echo behind you. Like a shadow, they follow at a steady and unhurried pace. They intertwine with your footsteps, resonating in the empty exhibition hall. Let's keep going. Every time you lose HP, gain 2 stacks of counter. We could use that. You walk forward with resolute steps. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. The footsteps behind you fade into the darkness. You will meet again. I don't know how I managed to start stuttering, but anyway, ignore that. I'm sorry. Okay, let me stop. Anyway, I got an embryo, which is nice. This goes to... Let's go with him.
納豆はどこだ？
That doesn't do as much as the others.
咲き誇る。
Does it force me to use the embryo? It does. The embryo honestly uses gives me a lot more elements. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. Forgive me, I'm just butchering everything.
聞こえます。
But yeah. Definitely gotta make sure I use those. I generally no, it's like 4 damage, right? So it should be fine. Alright, take that back, but I'm still okay, so we're not gonna be too worried about it. We should get more of these. We don't usually get shield defense, but we're gonna go for it anyway. I'm just glad y'all go ahead and read this, because again, it goes too fast for me to keep up. Unfortunately, I am a slow reader. The corner of the wall cracked open with many fine fissures, winding out like blood vessels. Accompanied by a faint buzzing sound, you hear a man's deep voice coming from across the way. Quentin's District 5, Wellington's District 10, Norman's District 15. All materials from this month has been loaded, ready for dispatch, cargo number I-0234. Moreover, thanks to those people from Mythag, the Whitechapel District is currently under martial law, and we have lost our largest source of materials. We're gonna keep eavesdropping, because we need an Orion. Let's go for that one. As for the investigator, the curators intends to personally interrogate him. Leave a survivor. The voice gradually weakened, eventually fading into darkness. I think since we were eavesdropping, we wouldn't want to make any noise anyways, because that's just a bad idea. You fall into darkness. At the edge of your vision, a sliver of light shines through a gap resembling a keyhole. I keep saying silver, and I just realized it's a sliver. Ah, I feel stupid. Thank you for the keys. And thank you for the health. Much appreciated. Free money! Free money part 2. Use key. B-mark. I believe these are... How much D-mark do I have? I have 3 or 4. Oh. Can I go back in? I can't go back in? No. Oh. There seems to be something within the oversaturated D-slime. Use the silver key to convert it into your own power. Oh, why thank you. No, but can I? Oh, okay. I'm about to say, can I not actually go in through here? Say I already did this. Just so that I can complete that. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I thought I was going to do what I needed, and it in fact refreshing of the Orsons of relics. The number of wickedness rules is okay. I thought I can complete it. Looks like I cannot. Oh. Looks like I cannot. Quite a shame. Alright. Boo boo. Let's swipe girly out right quick. There's another child who dared do that. And then another action defense. I probably should have done her because she needs more illness. Okay. Good on the counter. We'll do that. Poison. Defense. More poison because you can't have enough of it. And that should clear her out, generally speaking. Don't do that again. Anyway, counter. Ooh. Let's go with. We have 7. That one. Honest. I'm gonna do a defense and then finish off with these. Oh, on the bright side, maybe we won't be finishing it off. One more for the team. And hopes that's going to leave us alive. Because I don't know, her attack is a bit questionable. Oh, okay, she didn't do as much as I thought she was going to do. I sure enough was backing up for a second. That should finish her off. Yep. Very, very nicely.
No tabby found, though he searched with care. He cried and cried till Charlie, too, was never there. Never there. The chair of wax sculptures held hands and wobbled through the dim corridors of the wax museum.
Phew. We're safe for now. This is all my fault. I put everyone in danger. Don't blame yourself. There are things normal people can't handle. I really envy you. I hate being normal. Normal people are useless. Can't control their own fate. Can't help others. Just like me watching Igus disappear right in front of me. Jinkin sniffs suddenly as she speaks. Ugh, what am I saying? I'm no longer a normal person after hanging with you all. Jinkin. Romain lets out a soft sigh and gently pats Jinkin's head. No wonder you've been upset. Are you blaming yourself? Let me share something with you. When disaster strikes, it makes no distinction between a keeper and a street beggar. This is only my second mission with Sly. I am barely more experienced than you are. There's still so much I could learn from you, Master Street Survivalist. Ramona, you're terrible at comforting people, but thanks anyway. Hey, she tried. She tried.
成功でしょうか。あなた様のお役に立てたのです。
I say she did pretty good. I need to evolve the characters. I worry that I'll fall behind. Andia, that girl's downright weird. When I touched that thing in her stomach, it felt way too real, because it probably was. But she was clearly wax. I don't think you understand. Enough talk. Let's put it to the test. I grabbed something when you tussled with those wax sculptures. You grabbed this? Teen girl tackles chaos head on. Our reporter Hannah is gonna love that headline. But then Ramona offers no reply, her fingers definitely probing within the cranial cavity with measured precision. You look too good at this. Almost like old Johnny the Butcher next door. As I should. My dissection grades of Mythog over the last 3 years. A plus, A plus, A plus plus. There's residential human tissue and blood in the cranium, just as the rumors say. The wax figures are indeed made of living people. I knew it! Artist Alnor, my butt. Knew he's up to no good. You look around, the wax sculptures with sweet smells in display, like the happiest children, adults, and pets in the world. Who would have thought that this happiness was built with real human flesh? If he did get my sis, I've already lost Igus. Can't lose my sister too. I'm afraid that might be too late, but I'm with Jenkins, holding on to hope that maybe not. With a faint whimper, a pair of hands emerges from the darkness, gently caressing Jenkins' cheek. Jenkins, heads up! Something's behind you. Wow. Sorry, I should have been more serious. A shadowy figure. I should have never been joking. A shadowy figure wreathes slowly within the wax sculpture, like a baby eager to be born, stretching the soft wax into a nearly transparent film. Something's emerging from the wax sculpture. A head? A head of a woman. It slithers out of the wax sculpture, long hair covered in oily waves. Lifts its face, revealing hollow, blackened eyes. Help! Save me! It's her. Hi. Unfinished statue. Let's see here. Let's go with this one. And I'll leave you to read this again. Ta-ta. Lovely. Oh, and we got another one. Congratulations. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just not trying to butcher it. I know good and well I'm not going to keep up. Someone is gently tugging at your sleeve. It's the boy you saw earlier. He squats in the corner, looking at you with a sad expression. I want to participate in the Academy's performance, but I can't find the way to the stage. Aw. You hold the boy's soft hand passing through one door after another, finally arriving at the small, worn-out stage. The boy squeezes your hand to express his gratitude. Thank you. Aww. And one more time for the people in the back. Alright, anyway. Wait, was that it? Oh. Money! Make it stop. The woman tightly clutches her own neck. Her facial muscles twitch non-stop and her eyes move rapidly, almost bulging out of their sockets. Her spirit is becoming unstable. Use the silver key to stabilize her now. Got it. You quickly pull out the silver key from your chest, its cold white glimmer slicing through the night sky. Ugh, what's going on? Why can't I think straight? Stay back and answer my questions. Okay. Who are you? Oh, okay, anyway. I'm so sorry. Yeah, who am I really? Name, I can no longer remember it. It's gone. All gone. Here's a new face I've customized for you. Do you like it? Who is this? Who is this monster in the mirror? Who are you? Who is the person in the mirror? None of this matters. Forget your past. It's nothing but a pile of scrap paper. Remember experiment ID 24. It will stay with you for life. My life. It's all over. Completely over. If you call yourself your miserable and meaningless existence alive. Yes, it has indeed left you. No, no. I curse you all. Every last one of you. I curse you all. Oh my gosh. You will go to here. Ah. 24. I remember now. Just the number. Just the number. Nice to meet you. You can just call me 24 for now. 24? What kind of weird name is that? 24 huddles in the corner, shaking her head desperately and refusing to say another word. You seem reluctant to discuss your past. What about the wax museum? Would you be willing to share some information? For example, about these 3 rules. Shh. Don't say it out loud. They will hear. They're always listening. They. 24 glances around wearily before adopting a mysterious tone and leaning closer to you. They are right here. The 3 rules are the taboos of this wax museum. They must never be broken. Ahem, I already broke one earlier. What? How could you? How could you be so callous? Oops, my bad. Besides waking up the wax figures, what else happens if you break rules? Oh no, they're coming for me. They're coming for me. 24 anxiously tugs at her hair, even pulling it out along with pieces of scalp. Meow. Hey, doesn't that hurt? They found me. They found me. Dark red arms suddenly emerge from her body, gently wrapping around her neck and then snap her neck. Her head! Like a doll with its springs removed, 24's head droops heavily, her long hair almost covering her entire face. I didn't expect to have a ASMR of chiropractic, but thanks, I guess. With the sound of bones breaking and reforming, she raises her head again, but her expression is quite different from before. Too late for all of us. Kill. Dun, dun, dun. I feel like if we didn't tell her about it, that we probably would have been fine. But I digress. Just throw these 3 at her. She is definitely like way stronger than the other guy, so I'm hoping she ain't got nothing crazy under her sleeve. She runs like a bootleg spider. Let's see here. Well, I should have like one more, right? Him. That did not give me enough. He's pretty close. Yikes. Oh, okay, so got her, that's nice. I want to activate him. Oh. This one. And I guess we'll do her. Oh, give me 3. It has nothing to do with dude. It's quite the same. It's forcing me to use the embryo. Boo. Give me some help. Alright, he should be ready this round. Okay, so I put a shield up there for nothing. Lovely. Love to see it. Love to see it. Defense. Alright, perfect. Alright, that should do me some good. It's about me using all my shield. I'm using all Digimon. Okay, so now we need to go ahead and get the shield up. I don't trust it. See how far this gets us. Nowhere. Embryo. Alright, not bad. And then, generally I want to see. Just give her enough. No, but this. Nope. Just a bit off. Which is really crazy. But alright. Word! Easy peasy. What? Is it gone? 24 sits on the ground, dazed, and touches her head. Don't kill me! I didn't mean to. You're trapped here, aren't you? Just like everyone else. Just like me. I'm familiar with the wax museum. I can lead you out if I can remember. Here's the deal. Find the Primavera for us, and you'll earn your freedom. Upon hearing Primavera, 24 pupils suddenly contract and their eyebrows furrow. Sorry, Ramona draws a rapier and lightly places it on 24's shoulder. Miss 24, your reaction tells me everything. Lead us to the wax sculpture now, or die by my hand. Make your choice. This wax sculpture, Primavera, is it important to you? I'm just looking for my sister Mason. It sounds crazy, but I can't remember what she looks like. She might have been turned into a wax figure and hidden in a set called Bottom's Prima Donna. It's Botticelli's Primavera, actually. Never mind. I don't understand. You said Mason is your sister, but you can't recall what she looks like? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to question you. This place is weird. It erases memories. We might end up as clueless as Grandma's Vanessa soon. Grandma Vanessa? My old landlord. Besides rent day, nothing about her made sense. Why only remember the bad stuff? I see. So won't you end up like me, remembering nothing at all? Maybe. Who knows? But I don't care. I will recognize sis as long as she comes to me. Forget I said anything. You're just some poor sap who remembers nothing. Yeah, I can't do anything, and I don't remember anything. 24's tears well up once more. I'm so useless. I wanted to do more, but I'm so useless. These chores are all I can handle. First Igus, now you. No tears. I can't stand crybabies. They make me mad. Alright. I won't cry. I'm sorry. Wipe your face. Got it. I like how Jenkins is so, like, they act strong, but, like, it's just genuinely so that he don't cry himself. No tears, no apologies. Jenkins stands with hands on hips, raising her sharp little chin. And who said you're useless? You will be useful by taking us to the wax sculpture. Got it? Alright. Seeing 24 so obedient, Jenkins nods with satisfaction. We wasted enough time. Let's go. That William guy's probably waiting for us to rescue him. I have hideout, so I feel like he is in it. No, the wax sculpture is in studio, not over there. You have something to say? I'm just trying to understand. Why did she fly off the handle, then suddenly cool down? Easy. She's just a child grieving her lost friend, trying to help both 24 and herself, in her own unique way. Aww.
冒険って物語に書かれてる通り面白いんだね。あの物語は
Scarborough Summer. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Anyway, he's dead. Now it's just you and me. What's your name? George. Remember, you and I are different. You don't stutter. Let's practice again. What is your name? George. George? My name's George. AF. It was a chaotic day until they opened the cellar door, letting the sunlight in. Only then did I realize that my garden, my kingdom, was merely a narrow basement. Child! My child! I finally found you! Quick, leave her with Mom and never return! George. What? George. I want to go with George. George? You mean this little wax sculpture? George! Please give it back to me! Don't rush, little one. Answer my question first. Where did Mr. Wax go? Mr. Wax? I don't know what you're talking about. You really don't know? Let me ask you another question. How did this wax sculpture come about? Mom, I'm scared. Detective, watch your tone. Should your investigation requires anything from us, I don't want to know what is the ass in there. Feel free to contact our lower friends. Good day. The elegantly dressed woman raises her pointed chin, glances sideways at the detective, and takes the boy and leaves. Interesting. Okay. The studio! Finally! You are useful after all. Is that so? Thank you. You look around and it's another dim place. Look at these guys shimmying in the back. Anyway, the wall lamp in the corner flickers faintly, casting a grayish hue on the moonlight steaming through the window. An empty room filled with wax arms, legs, heads, and torsos. They are like soft, torn socks casually piled on benches, work tables, and floors. Freeman, Little John, Luke Fourfinger, who named these kids? They are all people I knew at Whitechapel. This confirms Roger's suspicions. Furthermore, it strongly implicates the Sculptures Association. Ramona pokes the piled up limbs as she speaks. All these specimens show signs of experimentation, matching what we saw in the workhouse. I knew it! Ikes was his victim as well. I'll find him and make him pay. Roger needs to face justice, but first we have to locate the Primavera. Finding things is my thing. Leave it to me. Say less, my dear. Miss 24, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. How exactly did you manage to emerge from a wax sculpture? Sorry. I feel a bit confused. The confusion has haunted me for some time. I was made into a wax sculpture before. Not sure how long I've been placed there. Suddenly, I seem to be able to move and breathe. Then you crawled out of wax like some ghost. Yes. I guess that makes sense. Alright, we just gotta immediately use everything. It's a rat king. I still like his voice actor. I don't know who he is, but I like it. Okay. And then and one for you. I could have used the 0. Oh. Okay, I was about to say, I read that was going to take him out. Do that one. Miss 24, what made you attack us immediately? Attack? No, I don't fight. Oh, so you met her. I know it sounds absurd. That was the real me. Actually, she is me, but she's the abnormal part. No, that's not right either. Actually, there is another me. There are several of me. Great! Finally someone who talks. And they're crazy. She's trying at least. An ancient lighting device dispels the black mist around it. The mist around it fluctuates rhythmically. I could never... Mythically. Forgive me. Anyway, as it disturbs by its breath. I will figure out how not to get blasted by that. Anyway, footsteps approached from afar, and you saw someone about to push open the studio's large door. And though police left to retreat, you could only pretend to be a wax sculpture in the dim light, attempting to evade that scrutinizing gaze. I think you're engraved under the furnace. Let's go for this one. Alright. Under the puzzled gazes of your companions, you lower your head, drop to one knee, and place your right fist on your forehead. Perfect. This will completely cover your face. Yeah. Okay. More battle. Oh. Alright. What do we do now? We'll use the embryo later. Not too bad. Alright. All of them. Jump. Problem solved. Did I know that I could hit all of them? No. Should I have known? Probably. Will I know next time? Probably.
The shadow chants in golden dust. Those who know the truth with the key as their scepter will guide the way. An ancient saying, your intuition tells you it's close to the truth and truth you seek, and your intuition is always spot on. Increase maximum. Can I? Okay. Catch the shadow. Ooh, okay, well I guess we'll choose that one then. The shadow slipped gently through your fingers, leaving behind a trail of golden dust. Lovely. Oh, so we gotta slide back here. Teleport. Alright, pause. I missed this lovely specimen. Zygo. Money! And teleport. Let's keep throwing down. Quiet. I hear someone approaching. Take cover. What a beautiful moonlit night. When I was alive, on nights like this, I would sit on the marble terrace and pour myself a glass of wine, instead of being a maid out of wax Suzanne like this. Come on. I've heard the stories 100 times. My ears are practically calloused. Are all of the items locked in the cabinet? All set. I triple checked it. Cabinet. Let's move closer to investigate. Would you like your medicine
あなた
now?
様に従います。
俺は最後のローマ戦士ユーハ
Backhand. Looks about good. How backhands really feel when you thought you were alright. Okay. Where do you brats come from? Are you the ones the creator mentioned? You know who we are and still standing there? Watch it all scratch ya. You. We'll see. Stay right here if you dare. Lady Chatterley lifts her skirt and quickly exits the studio. Darn it, they slipped away. Good riddance, I say. Now look what's that. The cabinet key? Nice work, Jenkins. Nothing stops a Ludonium's best thief. I bet they stored files here. Let's open it. Use the key to open the cabinet door. Artwork, paint, fancy engravings on this chisel. Might be worth something. Looks like these antiques. Take it all! Take it all! Brown, we're rich! That's not what we should be focusing on. Huh? What's this? A newspaper lies quietly in a corner, covered with black mold. Seems to have been there for a long time. The bizarre wax sculpture's kidnapping case. It appears to document some disturbing events from over 10 years back. The serial killer called Mr. Wax was never caught. Miss Sierra talked about this case. Some killer called Wax Sculpture kidnapped people, about 100, turned them into wax. And then, was he captured at all? Says never caught right here. Cops only found a few victims at his place. Jenkins wrinkles her nose uncomfortably as she speaks. Total psycho. Couldn't sleep for a week after hearing that story as a kid. Turning people into wax sculptures. Isn't that Roger's exact MO? But their killer in the photography definitely isn't Rogers. You look at the... Okay. I took 10 years to start reading. Anyway, you look at the photo of Mr. Wax. It's a man in his 30s, extremely thin, with deep-set eyes accentuating his prominent cheekbones way... Okay, is the flashback of the kid actually... Because it has the doll. It has the doll. So, the back... Oh, I see. Nothing like the Rogers you remember. Those eyes, I feel like I've seen them before. Let's set this aside for now. So the kid grew up now and took on the place as the original Mr. Wax. That's my guess. Am I right? Probably not. Illusion. Blurry faces suddenly appear, surrounding you with surrounding you and moaning desperately with non-existent vocal cords. I cannot read. Golly. Alright, let's turn the lights on. Boop.
need some health. I know we have enough of it, but can never be too safe. If you understand my drift. The event. Tap, tap. The typewriter, like an old drunkard who had one too many whiskeys, started as it spat out black ink. You quickly noticed the name Mason and promptly pulled out the typing paper. Let's take a look at it. Destroy a card, acquire the relic. Let's take a deeper look. You held the paper up in the dark red light, fearing to miss a detail. This was a health report, and an examinee was Mason. Weight 40 kilograms, blood oxygen level normal, affinity 30% resonance value. You wanted to keep reading, but the writing gradually faded away, clean as if nothing ever happened. Butter. Oh my gosh, we got a cacao!
ごめんなさい。ここの日差しはドブネズミみたいな私にとって眩しすぎる。
Alright. Gotta love that. When they said that really shook my soul there. If you're gonna do this one because you need a shield, I don't trust it. Definitely. Yep. Good call. I'm not too worried, just gonna vulnerable.
ナットはどこだ？
Can I not? Ah.
甘美な死を飲み干して。あ！
Alright. If she does attack, she's gonna take herself out. Oh, she does it. Alright. Let me pipe down, Shelby. Let me pipe down. Final battle.
ごめんなさい。
My guy
こ
out
の日
here
差
with
し
a
は
Disney
ドブネズミ
name.
みたいな
That's
私に
crazy.
とって眩しすぎる。
あなたを永遠の眠りへ誘います。
He got them. We all will work together all the time. I butchered that, but anyway. He got the Disney knees out here with the never say never. I am hollering. But anyway, I'm trying not to be too loud because I have neighbors. And neighbors probably want sleep. And I'm out here at like 6 a.m. not sleeping. Because when do I end? Alright, but I have a shield, so we are okay. Ooh, we got a bootleg Mary Poppins. Gotta love that.
そのまま朽ち果てて。
もっと
Alright.
鋼材を使うよ。
Also this, which will give me, is 35, so
銀
we're
の
gonna
鍵
get
が
close.
道を照らさんことを。
Ooh, are.
こ
Love
れが
that.
存在の証。
The main thing I want to make sure is that I put some poison on it. Oh, they switch positions. Oh, that's not gonna protect you. You not realize how much damage you have. Ooh. Okay, hold on. That actually changed the game for a second.
俺は最後のローマ戦士ユーハシだ。
Because originally, if his health was any higher, we would have been in a whole lot of trouble. Found it! The Primavera! You look into the direction pointed by 24. The graceful wax sculpture in Gosmere gowns dance hand in hand under the crimson moonlight. If not for the twisted smiles and tear-streaked makeup, this would have been a delightful piece of art. One's missing. Mason portraying the chest goddess Syria. Syria? Syria, I think it should be positioned in the center. Help! A faint cry for help comes from the corner. Help! Help me! It's eating me alive! Do we have like another boss battle?
これじゃあ物足り
No,
な
we
いな。
don't.
もう一度殺させてくれない。
Alright, we're gonna end it there. Absolutely lovely. We got quite a bit through. And to be honest, I am kind of loving where we are going with this. The wax, it's interesting me figuring out exactly where we are going with this. That's right, I can activate this, so I'm not struggling. Nonetheless, we're going to be completing the next part. You should be seeing constant uploads of this now, for I have stopped procrastinating and I'm trying to really get my gears rolling. So don't forget to comment, subscribe. Feel free to roast me in the comments about my pronunciation, because I know it's hot due to garbage. I stream every day on Twitch from War Robots, Dota 2, 7 Days to Die, what else? Reverse 1999, Persona 5, the whole shebang, Boulder Gates 3. Come down, join a team. All the links are in the description if you need to find updates, whatever I'm doing with my common life. It's on Twitter, on my art pieces, or on Instagram, and obviously the gameplay is here on my YouTube. There's also some connected YouTubes, like for my art. I do a little animation here and there, and some music, which I haven't uploaded any new ones in a hot second, but it is also there, probably. And until next time, ciao.